Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm a certified life coach.
I'm Cheryl. I'm a spiritual healer, and I read oracle cards and tarot to bring messages.
And we are Twintuition, and this is a new channel to help you guys find some enlightenment in your life. And hopefully, we'll do it with a little bit of humor, fun, personal experience. See how it goes.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel.
Let's start. So today I'll be pulling a card from this shadow deck. Okay, so that we can find the topic that we are meant to discuss today. And then I will follow that with an angel number, an angel message, a couple of tarot cards, and then we'll dive in. So let's see what we got. Okay, Spirit, what do the people need to know today? What should we all be looking at, working on, figuring out together? Okay. This card's a little scary because
Yeah, well, this is a new
shadow
deck
work,
too.
and
Yeah.
this is a new deck, so bear with
Don't be
me.
too scared because it's good to know, right? We need to know what we're working on, and we all have shadow sides.
Oh, interesting. And look at the like little twins. This would be us.
We should show them the card though.
You're going to show them the card.
Okay.
Okay,
Jumbled thoughts. That is like us.
It is us. It's perfect. Okay, so today's card is Jumbled Thoughts. Sorry, again, I can't see. The mind can make a heaven of hell. Okay. A hell of heaven. Confusion, anxiety, and escape.
Wow. There it is.
There we are, Twintuition. Jumbled thoughts.
Anxiety. Yeah.
I can't. You can't make this stuff up.
Well,
so the mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven, confusion, anxiety, and escape. So what Spirit wants us to really explore today is really calming your mind, okay, coming up with a plan and really being very decisive, okay, in order to really release that anxiety that we create for ourselves. Most of the anxious and the fear and the confusion comes from us overthinking and us, really turning non-issues into bigger problems than they need to be, right? So, a good example of this is if you've ever had a situation where you're trying to get to sleep at night and then all of a sudden your brain flips on.
That was last night.
Yes, and your brain keeps going and you keep thinking and it's so anxious. And what are you going to solve at 2 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to get to sleep?
But you know what? If that happens, I do have advice. If your brain is going a million miles per hour in the middle of the night and you can't fall asleep, what you do is you get out of bed, you take a piece of paper, and I've found that from my own self-coaching and coaching of others, if you get it out of your head and on paper, you can then close
That's
the book
true.
and put it away. It's now out of your head. So get it out of your head. All those jumbled thoughts, if you can't sleep at night, get it out of your head, put it on paper and put it away. And you can look at it next morning, and sometimes it makes sense. And sometimes it's just like reminders of what you have to do during the day, but you're getting it out of your head and you're not ruminating on it all night. But go ahead, sorry.
No, totally agreed. And I have done that. The other thing that I've recently learned from another channel that talks about meditation is the quickest way it gets up out of your brain is to say, I don't know, I don't care. As soon as you say, I don't know, I don't care, you give your brain permission to let it go because you don't care about it and you don't know the answer. So there's no reason to think about it. So, again, if it's something that's really on your mind that you feel you need to solve, Jennifer has the perfect advice. Get out of bed and write it down. Once you write it down, then tell yourself, I don't know, I don't care. It's time to go to sleep. I give my brain permission to shut down and go to sleep. Okay, so jumbled thoughts. I'm going to take a card from this. This is an angel message. So, Spirit, what do you have to tell us around the thought of jumbled thoughts? Oh, that just popped out of my head. Now, could we ask for a better card? This card says declutter. You see that? Declutter. So I am surrounded only by what I need and love. The angels want you to know the best way to declutter your home, your workspace, and your life is to take things one small step at a time. Combined small steps will lead to big improvements that will be easier to maintain over the long run. So
look at all the angels.
So jumbled thoughts, jumbling. What does that make you think of? A lot of clutter in your mind.
It does feel jumbled, yes.
Declutter.
And the thing is that what I really like about this card too is when it says, the part where it says, your workspace in your life is to take things one small step at a time. Combined small steps will lead to big improvements. And I think that, as a life coach, I see this in my practice all the time, and I'm guilty of it myself, where we want to do everything at once. I'm going to lose weight. So now I'm, eating completely different. I'm never drinking again. I'm not having any
Right.
more sweets. I'm going to the gym 7 days a week for 2 hours a day. And we want to take all these big steps, right? And action's important. We have to take massive action. They say in life, take action, in order to move forward. But you've got to be careful of, doing too much, which was in my reading today, by the way. Cheryl always reads me before we do this, which is always mind blowing. But I'm really guilty of trying to take too many big steps and getting too cluttered and having too many jumbled thoughts and getting nothing done. So small steps, small steps.
Okay, now we're going to pull a angel number. So this might be a number. This number might resonate as far as timing. It could be how many days, how many weeks. It could be just a number that's synchronistic to you. Thank you. And I definitely said that wrong.
We're not
Yeah,
good.
I'm not synchronistic.
We're not great with words. They get jumbled.
Just to let you know. But this number may resonate with you. It could be the message on here. I do urge you to look out for this number when I pull it as a confirmation that this message was meant for you. Okay. Threes. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, sorry, this is blurry. There we go. Social skills, 3, 3, 3. So does threes mean anything? Maybe March, maybe you're 33 years old, maybe something's happening in March, or maybe it's the message on this card. But I would look for threes. Threes are about divine timing. It's about doing something. It's about moving forward. It's about connections. So this card says social skills. Hope, optimism, liberation. So maybe liberating yourself from the clutter. Success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. So it says the problems you have today will disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on your life since your luck is about to change. It is time to put use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. So that's interesting. So threes. And it's interesting there's 3 angels on this card. So I see a synchronicity right there, right? So, maybe it is taking time to declutter, and maybe it's time to really also declutter your social life, right? Because this is talking about social skills. So maybe you have too much on your calendar, right? Maybe you need to really take a look at what you have going on and take time for yourself. Stop, jumbling everything in there. Maybe you have too much going on. So, this jumbling of thoughts and this decluttering, okay, along with the 4 threes could be just telling you, take a look at what you have going in your life socially, professionally, mentally, and start unraveling what is important to you so that you're not so anxious, right?
And what really talks to me about this is the problems you have today will eventually disappear. It says the angels encourage you to maintain positive outlook on life since your luck might be about to change. And what I always like to counsel people is that a lot of times we get so stuck in like dumb shit of going on for today. Like, oh my God, I have this project due at work, or something's going on. A kid needs this or that. And I'm always like, is this going to matter in a week, a month, a year, 6?
Good point.
So we get so stressed out, though. We get ourselves so stressed out and we think that we're stuck and these problems are so huge. And usually if you stop and breathe, are they really going to matter next year? You know what I mean? And luck can change and anything could change. And also, worrying about shit never changed shit. Like, you know what I mean?
That's right.
If you're worried about it's going to snow, you could worry about it's going to snow out. If you don't like snow, again, that's the way some people are excited about snow. But if you're worried about it, it's not going to change the weather. It's going to happen either way. And you could save yourself the grief of worrying about it.
I always say that too. Worrying is probably the most useless of all emotions you can have, okay? Once you identify that you are worried about something, you're anxious about something, right? What does that emotion do to help you? Really nothing. Okay. It can be a good starting point. So if I am worried about snowing tomorrow, to Jen's point, there's nothing I could do about the snow, but what can I take action on to feel better? Oh, well, maybe I can take a day off of work tomorrow. I could schedule a day off in advance so that I don't have to worry about driving in the snow. Why are you worried about the snow? Well, I'm worried because I don't like to drive. I'm afraid of the ice. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to shovel my, driveway tomorrow. So maybe you can hire someone to take care of the snow. Maybe you can take the day off from work tomorrow. Whatever it is that's causing that angst, okay, that anxiety that you're staying up worrying
That's what I was
about,
thinking about too.
right?
Yeah.
It's about really taking the time to declutter that thought from your head,
Well, and
right?
also I think that like this card for what you're talking about too, the mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven, right? So it's your thought process too. Like if you think snow sucks, it's going to suck.
Right.
If you can try to figure out how to change the thought a little bit, it's going to change your perception reality of how you feel
Such a
about
great
snow.
point. So like maybe, embrace the snow day tomorrow. Take the day off, make yourself hot chocolate,
Hang out
plan
with the
on
kids.
renting some movies, right? Like make it into a fun event, right? So, not everybody can do that, obviously, if you have work and you have to go work and you have to figure out work. It's just about how do you look at it from a different
Your
perspective.
brain can make a heaven or a hell.
Good on you for
Thank
reading
you.
the card. Thank
Well,
you.
no, it's just
No,
not just
it's
reading the card. I
perfect.
mean,
Yeah, I know, but I even I was moving way ahead of that.
Well,
Sometimes you gotta come back to the basic message, right?
that's the life coach
So
thing.
I did pull 2 cards and 1 card out of this deck. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have Memories of Love.
Is this my reading again?
I know. Pulled this for Jennifer too. It's weird how these things always come up. But the memories of love, right? Like this card just invokes to me just a very pleasant, calm feeling. This person's laying candles in the water, right? So the thing with memories of love that we have to be careful with though, right? Because memories could drag you back down or they could help inspire you forward. Okay. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you are making the mind can make a heaven of hell or a hell of heaven, right? What do you choose when memories come up for you? Okay, what do you choose? Okay, choose heaven, choose peace, choose light, right? And forward movement. And then we got sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra is all about your creativity. It's about what you want. Okay, it's the chakra. Okay, so you have, just so everybody knows the chakras, right? You have your crown chakra, which is like your intuition and your connection to the universe and your mind and your thoughts. You have your third eye chakra, which is seeing with your intuition, being receptive, being able to see, right? Your throat chakra is how you speak, how you communicate. Okay, your heart chakra is your center. That's where you love, that's where you feel. And then you have your solar plexus chakra, and that's what you have and what you want. And then you have your sacral chakra, which is really creativity and also like what you want, and your root chakra, okay, which is grounding for you and all stability and more like connected to the earth and this realm. Okay. So what this tells me, okay, pulling the sacral chakra is really focusing on what you want in a creative way. Okay. Really opening up this chakra. And the best way to really open up this chakra is really to sit, and you can envision like an orange light around you, around your body, listening to music. I mean, it doesn't have to be soft music, but it's really getting in line with yourself and giving yourself some space and maybe just release it. And maybe this is telling you ways to release anxiety is by calming yourself down, thinking about what's important, thinking about what you want. Okay, and the last card I pulled, the Six of Wands. I love the Six of Wands. Look at her. She's
It's that cute outfit.
Yeah, it's a cute outfit, actually, right? I love this deck.
It's very cute.
They have really
Yeah,
cute
it's
like
adorable.
people in
Look,
here.
she's got hair like
I love
ours.
it.
Yeah,
I love
cute.
it. So look at, she's in front of her audience.
Mhm.
This could be like you. You're our audience.
Yeah.
This is you rooting us on. Hey.
Hey.
So, this is a card of victory. Okay. This is a card of victory. Okay. This card represents all of us in this reading today. Okay. And wands are about passion. So she is victorious because she discovered what she wanted. Okay.
Mhm.
And you see the synchronicity of the light in this and the flame in the wand
Mhm.
card. Okay. So what I feel like Spirit is
Yeah.
really trying to connect.
There's little flames in the
Yes.
candles too,
Yes.
right?
So what I feel like what Spirit is really trying to communicate with you today is to really calm your thoughts down, let go of the anxiety surrounding this, embrace, like hope, experience your social skills, enjoy, find out what you enjoy doing. Maybe and social skills, maybe it's connecting more with friends and family, right? Not getting involved in the problems. It's telling you the problems you have today will go away, right? So like remember that, forward movement right now is important for all of us, that we don't
Mhm.
get stuck.
In
And
the
we're in
clutter.
February and it's cold right now, and this is a timeless reading, so you're meant to find this reading where it finds you. So this is not, I'm not limiting this to like right now because we're in February, but I can say we're coming out of a very long January. January felt like it was about 6 years long,
100%.
right? And now it's time to move forward. It's time to really clear your mind and realize that you have the power in your mind to make, heaven. What does it say?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Oh, okay.
You said it.
The mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven.
Right. So it's time. It's time. It's time to step into the light
Yeah.
and really make that heaven.
And I would say, just decluttering your life and finding the hope and optimism again, finding the light sources around you, right? Because I think you're right. I mean, I feel like a new beginning is happening.
A new beginning is happening. And I think it's time for our segment called gratitude. What are you thankful for that you didn't know you were thankful for? Reflect. You're
What
first.
am I grateful for? Oh
What
my
are you
gosh,
grateful for that you didn't even realize you were grateful for?
I'm grateful for you. I
You
love you.
knew I was doing that though. Like, no, you have to think of
Oh, what
like,
I wasn't grateful for
like you
before.
didn't even know. You didn't even realize.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm grateful when my shower here sucks because a lot of times I don't have like the water is very lukewarm. And to me, a very like simple pleasure of life is a hot shower, right? So I was grateful today because the water was hot.
Oh, see, very good.
But I will tell you what, I'm also trying to find gratitude in the fact I even have clean running water, right? Like when I get too
Right.
bitchy about life, and this is life coachy, but when I'm starting to get very like my water sucks and this sucks, I'm like, there are like like 3/4 of the world does not have running water in their house. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it's like, when I'm complaining because I don't like my furniture, it's a little old or whatever. It's like, we're so lucky. Like we're blessed. I'm talking on a computer. I have heat. I have
Right.
food, I have electricity. So I am trying to find the gratitude in a lot of the things that I normally would take for granted or even bitch and moan about. Like, what I mean? Oh, poor me, my shower's just lukewarm. But a lot of people don't even have that as a luxury. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's a
and
first
this is
world problem.
very good leading on to what my thought was about this. Okay, so I think it's really important. I want everybody to really go into the comments and tell me something you're grateful for that you didn't think you were grateful for. And something that I've been really working on lately, and I'm glad you said that about the shower because perfect, perfect, perfect. So one of the things that I've been really practicing is every time I get annoyed with something, I try to find what I'm grateful about that situation I'm annoyed about. So, for example, you get a bill for the doctor, okay? Because you went to the doctor last week and now we're at the beginning of the year and we all have to meet our deductibles or
Right.
whatever it is, or if you even have insurance, right?
Right.
I got that bill in the mail and I was a little annoyed that I got a bill in the mail, but then I said, I'm so grateful that I can afford to get medical attention.
Mhm.
I am so grateful that I'm in the position where I have a home where mail can be delivered to me and I could get this bill. I'm grateful that, I can afford this bill. So there are reasons to be grateful, even when you think you shouldn't be grateful for.
Right.
What does that bill represent? That bill represents my health, right? I'm grateful for my health and that I could take care of my health and seek the attention I need for my health. Maybe that bill might set me back a little bit, right? Because maybe I can't go out next weekend because I have to now pay this bill and I'll have less money. But at the end of the day, I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to get that medical attention if I need it.
And just one more thought on this too. This is a Tony Robbins thing, and I'm a huge Tony Robbins person. But he always says to ask yourself he always says life happens for you, not to you. So why is this happening for you? Like, and especially very powerful when it's a negative thing. Like I've gained weight and I'm not happy about it, but I'm like, why has this happened for me? And maybe it's because it makes me a better life coach because I can understand truly where some of my clients are coming from. And I have to now come up with different solutions now that I'm in my 50s than I did when I was in my 30s, right? So what, instead of sitting around saying, poor me, like, why is this happening for me, not to me? Just a little side note.
Right, no, for sure. And just coming back to the sentence on this card, the 4 3. So I definitely do encourage you to look for threes because that will be confirmation that your spirit guides and the universe with you trying to push you forward. Sorry, I don't know why
Well, first of all, it's backwards.
It's backwards.
But I will.
That's all right. Hold the mirror to
pictures. Okay, hold the mirror. That's how you fix this technology. You guys just hold the mirror to the computer through your phone. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. No, that doesn't help. That's upside down.
Well, the problems you had today will eventually disappear. This problem will work
We'll
out.
figure it out. We'll figure it out. But we'll
This
take
will
a
eventually
picture
go
of this.
away.
We'll put the cards up somehow so you can see them normally if you want to look at them like how they're supposed to be seen.
I did want to just go back and say the problems
Sorry.
you had today will eventually
Go.
disappear. Again, I can't see. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to turn around. It is time to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. So again, just keep them positive, okay? Don't get caught. Don't let your mind get jumbled, right? Start decluttering what it is that's holding you back. Because look, card of victory again. This is the card of victory. Good things are coming in. That's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Is this your happy place, getting to the finish line? Okay, this is a card of victory. Okay, this is following what you want.
All right. It's amazing to me because while you were talking about this, like, like life coaching and spirituality is very same in the way that we both believe in manifestation.
Yes.
And you attract in the universe what you put out. So if you put out vibes of victory, the universe is going to conspire to help you get to victory. If you put in vibes of my life sucks, it's going to prove to you your life sucks. So stand in victory. Anyway, I think that's good. You got anything else to say?
I got nothing.
All right.
I think that's it. But yeah, I definitely want to see in the comments, like, I really want you to focus on something that you're grateful for that you didn't realize you're grateful for, or a situation where you thought really sucked and how you can make a positive end to it. I also want you to really take the time to declutter either something out of your brain or out of your house. Sometimes decluttering your junk drawer is enough to get your brain working, right? So a lot of, the way you surround yourself in your home
It's true.
is the way your thoughts appear.
And I would say this, also declutter the shitty thoughts in your brain, because your mind can make a heaven or hell. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
be really conscious of those jumbled words and decluttering the crap that is in your head, the crap in your junk drawer, the crap in your head.
Yeah, I mean, if you start with even like, maybe you get your car washed this weekend, or you go outside and you take a trash bag and all the crap that your kids leave in the backseat, like in the 7,000 water bottles that are in the backseat of my car that kind of pile up. Sometimes I just take out a garbage bag and I get everything decluttered out of my car. And you know what? It makes me feel better.
It's a baby step that makes
It's a
you feel
baby
better.
step. It
Yeah.
doesn't take a lot. We're talking about little steps, right? Little things to change your life. We're not here to solve all your problems. We're not doctors, okay? We're not lawyers. We can only give you advice on how to move forward and how to act and think more positively that will help put you forward on your path.
Right. We're all just doing the best we can.
We're all doing the best we can.
Anyway.
All right.
Well, thank you for joining. We hope to
Thank
see you
you.
next time. Don't forget to put your what Cheryl asked for gratitude, what little things that you're grateful for that you didn't know. Love to read it. If you have questions for us, if you want any kind of
Please, questions, cards. If you want personal reading, you can reach out to me or Jennifer, and we can hook that up. We do our own little
we have our own practices.
practices,
That's what
but we're
Jennifer
happy
said.
to also service you as
A team.
together as a
Mhm.
team as we learn and move forward here.
Yep. So have a great week and subscribe if you don't subscribe. I mean, this is episode 1. We
Right.
have no subscribers, so
I'm not
be amongst the
subscribed yet.
well, we're gonna do that now.
Because-
But be amongst the first.
Right.
Be like an original, member,
OG,
whatever.
yeah.
The OG.
As my daughter would say, views.
Okay, nice. Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you next week.